We live, man. We're live. We're live. We're live. A lot to dig into today. Welcome back to Beyond the Scoreboard. As always, I'm your boy Caleb, joined by today Jose Altuve.
Hola.
What's going on, bro? How you doing,
Mad.
bro? I'll be honest. We're at the final day of the most electric 10 days in baseball, and it's been to me the best WBC. It's been entertainment wise, storylines, everything that's been going on.
Yep. Unlikely heroes, all that.
It's been the most entertaining. It's been the most electric. It's been all the stars are showing up. A lot of the stars are showing up. Let's just say that a lot of stars are showing up for their country. You know what I mean? Upsets happening. You know, Cinderella stories. Just craziness all the way around. But before we start this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Man, the videos we put out yesterday, bro.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to talk about it today, but the videos we put out yesterday went absolutely nuts. Probably the most viewed videos we've had so far as TikTok goes and Instagram, all combined. Combined, I think they had like 15,000 views.
Yeah, no, it went crazy.
And it was nuts. So thank you guys for the support. Even though a lot, some of you guys disagreed, but for the most part, a lot of people were on our side about it. You know what I mean?
I think so.
I think so.
The general consensus was that, DR kind of just sold it off more.
Yeah.
That last pitch was bad, though. I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not disputing that. But that wasn't the reason.
No, it was not. It was not the reason they lost. And if people want to think that, so be it, man.
And it's pretty funny, though, also because I think Mason Miller. So let's say he does get the walk there. I think Mason Miller, the last 50 at-bats, they're 0 for 49 with 30-something strikeouts.
Yeah, so who's to say that Tatis would have got a hit?
And that's because you're going to need a whole hit. You weren't, because it's 2 outs.
Exactly.
I guess maybe an error could happen, but.
Could, but likely? Not really.
Yeah, and it's not even likely they hit it for real.
Yeah, so look, man, we're going to get into the game before that, where Venezuela beats Japan. Great game, phenomenal game. Japan, the defending champs, won 3 out of the 5 WBCs, and they lost. And Venezuela has a great offense. Their pitching leaves a lot to be desired if it is not Ranger Suarez, and even Ranger Suarez gave up 5 runs in that game in 3 innings. So, they're going to throw out Eduardo Rodriguez out there today against this lineup. And I'm assuming he's going to go 70 pitches just like everybody else has been. I don't like that for Venezuela because they also had to tax the bullpen yesterday, and they're playing on a back-to-back. So it's going to be tough for them. To me, it's going to be very, very tough for Venezuela to beat USA. We'll get into that in a bit. But let's just start off with the game that everybody's been talking about for the past couple days. All right. USA and DR, the most anticipated game to me of all time. The most collection of talent on one field at one time playing against each other. That was, when you look at it from both lineups, pitching staffs, everything, it's the most talent that's ever been on the field combined together. And the best pitcher in the world was pitching against one of the best. He is one of the best lineups.
Japan.
Huh?
Japan versus USA last year.
I said the best pitcher in the world is pitching against.
No, I know what you said.
Yeah, the best pitcher in the world pitching against one of the best lineups.
Yes, he is,
and
very much on his way to being the best ever.
He's definitely at that pace right now, the start of his career. But let's just be honest here, right? Let's just be honest here. A team that averaged 10 runs in pool play.
Yeah.
Scored 1 run.
Yeah.
On a solo home run by what I was going to predict who I predicted was going to be their best hitter in the tournament, in Junior Caminero.
Yeah. No, you did not.
Yes, I did, Brendan.
You said no. I said
Caminero was going to be their best hitter in this tournament.
You said it was going to be Vladdy, and then I said Caminero is going to be the most important. And we agreed on that.
We talked. Yeah, I did. I did. I said Caminero was going to be the best. We can clip that. But
I swear you said that Vlad was going to be the best, but Junior and me and you both agreed that he was going to be the most important.
Yeah, he was. I said he was going to be the best hitter.
Because you were like, he's going to bat like sixth.
And I tweeted it. I tweeted the same thing. I said he's going to be the best hitter on the team. I said it before they played that exhibition in DR.
I thought you said something else. Maybe you're right, though.
Regardless, he hits a solo home run off Skeens on a hanger 0-2, who I don't even know how the heck he pulled that pitch that far. 0-2, sitting on that. But, hey, he did it. They didn't I'm just baffled to me. I'm just baffled by the amount of people that actually think that we're wrong for saying that DR didn't, like, I want to say choked, but they didn't come through. They weren't clutch.
Nah, they weren't clutch.
Fourth inning, Paul Skeens gets chased after a Ketel Marte single, right? Well, let's actually back it up to the first or second, whichever inning, second inning. They sent Tatis to third base. Well, actually, they didn't. He went to third base with Soto coming up and 2 outs. And you're going to test Aaron Judge, who's already thrown out somebody at third base early in the tournament against Mexico?
You know, I was going to ask you that, but since you brought it up, can you be clutch in other ways than just hitting?
Oh, yeah, you could be clutch defensively for sure, yeah.
So, like, my thing is, do you consider Judge clutch?
Okay.
Because look, hold on now, real quick.
Yep.
Him being able to throw people out like that, he's a decent defender. I mean, he's not great, but
that's clutch.
Yeah, isn't that part of being clutch? Because you can stop runners, you can actually create outs.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So, would you consider him overall clutch? Because obviously we know his postseason numbers aren't great.
And in situations where runners to score in position, this WBC hasn't been great.
Yeah, about to say he hasn't been great either. And he had the last at bat in that one game that they lost.
Yeah.
And
in a situation. Yeah.
But overall, would you consider him clutch or what?
See, you can't say overall because he's not really a clutch hitter. So I say he's a clutch defensive outfielder.
But is he clutch though?
I think he's a great hitter who's clutch defensively. I don't think that he's a clutch overall player because he's not clutch offensively. And I consider guys like let's say who's a clutch hitter you can name me. Well, actually, Geraldo Perdomo, right, was the most clutch hitter and the most clutch hitter in baseball last year, statistically speaking, right? He didn't come through in this situation. Now, people are saying he's got to swing the bat, can't take there. It's a ball. It's a ball. It is a ball.
Hey, I was so mad when people kept saying that.
Let's stick to the game so we can get to there, right? Let's stick to the game first. We'll talk about Judge in a second. So he throws out Tatis. Clutch, very, very clutch play. After, mind you, the inning after, he strikes out and then Schwarber strikes out with runners on. Yeah. After Bryce Harper hits that double that gets second and third, right? And then they load the bases up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So that's a clutch play defensively. Very clutch. Fourth inning comes. Paul Skeens comes out after back-to-back hits. Tatis, Ketel, right? Bases are loaded in the fourth inning.
Yeah, so 2 outs, right?
2 out. No, sorry, 1 out. Bases loaded in the fourth inning, 1 out. They put in Taylor Rogers, and after seeing 99 from Skeens, Juan Soto is going to swing at a first pitch sinker at 83 miles an hour on the outer black and hit into a double play. That's situation number 1. Situation number 2, where Bednar's in the 7th, right? Tatis, K's, Ketel, K's, 3 outs right there. That's situation number 2, right? Am I right there? Is that not like
no?
Right?
No, just they just cooked themselves, man. That was crazy.
Right? Like, and mind you, it's your best hitters. Your best hitters are up. It's not like it's Austin Wells at the plate. You know what I mean? Which was pretty much the only hole there. And Julio, who really hadn't done much outside of that home run that he hit. Julio really hadn't done anything the pretty much the entire tournament. But we got to be honest here, though, about what we see, bro. It's okay to say that they folded. It's okay to say that. What's wrong with saying that? And then in the ninth, in the top of the ninth, mind you, Will Smith was K'd on a pitch 4 inches inside. No one's talking about that. Right? Bottom of the ninth comes. Yeah. They get it. They get a hit or a Julio walks. Sorry. Pass ball. Second. He's on second base. And then gets to third base on the O'Neal Cruz ground out. So, yeah, Perdomo's up. He's been the most clutch hitter. And he Ks. But say he gets on. Tatis, who hadn't done nothing all game, is facing a guy who hasn't given up a hit in 40 at-bats. so, you know what I mean? So, what are we even talking about here, man? And
I know they want the opportunity. It'd be nice. It was like the Trout Ohtani at bat again from last year.
Not really, though.
Yeah, they're on the same team. Best closer, a really good hitter.
Yeah, but the Trout Ohtani thing was crazy because like those are the two best players in like you know what I mean, of this generation. You know what I'm saying?
They're on the same team. It was just a similar.
I get it, but it's also like it's Trout is
and 4 games.
I get it. I understand what you're saying, and I would I have loved to see that 100%. But I know what I can be sure of is that we wouldn't have seen that even come to a conclusion if these guys could put across 2 more runs in the situations where they had a bunch of runners on base. You know what I'm saying? Like, you scored 10 runs a game against Nicaragua, Israel, and the Netherlands, right? Teams that have no pitching. And then you face Venezuela, right? You scored 7 runs against them. You also almost blew that game in the 9th inning, by the way. So like I said in my video, the one team that could match y'all, score for score, you almost blew it against them. And then now you're facing the best pitching team in the WBC. And you push across 1 run on a solo home run by Junior Caminero, who's on fire. But the rest of you guys couldn't do jack squat. I'm not trying to hear that you guys got robbed and that the umpire's racist because he's American and he did that. I'm not trying to hear that. I am not trying to hear that. That's not the case. You guys folded. Point blank, period. And USA, Gunnar Henderson, who I better see in the lineup tonight, I don't care if it's a lefty, and Roman Anthony had the 2 biggest hits of the game. And credit Paul Skeens, who shoved, right? Credit David Bednar, who's been the most clutch pitcher on that team. Credit Garrett Whitlock, who's absolutely gross. 1, 2, 3 against him. You ain't saying anything about that. Soto, Vladdy, and Machado, 1, 2, 3, like they didn't even exist in the 8th inning. And then you got Mason Miller, who's the best closer in all of baseball. You faced the best pitching staff. That's what happened. They gave you a chance to win it, and you didn't. That's just what it is. What's your take on the overall aspect of the game?
I thought it was a really good game. I mean, it just, like you said, I mean, we knew that Skeens was going to give up 1, maybe 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they weathered his storm because they kept them down. And then guess who came through?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Anthony.
That boy's, man, that boy's
he's different, bro. He's different. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say, bro. He's just different.
Extremely. And, he's a different breed, bro. He's different. Yo, is Gunnar Henderson changing your mind a little bit on him?
About what? What I say about him?
That you were just like, I'm not really sure what to really think about. Like you say he's a good player. I'm not saying that you haven't said he's a great player, but you're sure it's like based off his numbers last year.
Oh, is he elite? Yeah,
great. You know,
elite. He definitely. Let me look right now.
I think he has elite movement. Like I think he has elite traits. Like I think he's just. I don't know. He's always going to be behind Bobby Witt Jr. Let's just say that, right? Because he's going to play shortstop for the Baltimore Orioles. He's always going to be behind Bobby. But I still think that he's up there in the upper echelon of shortstops in the big leagues.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast.
Right? You know what I mean? Like,
2024, if he hit 37 in Baltimore, which is tough.
Yeah.
But then next year he comes back and only hit 17, and he played 154. So that's kind of weird. That's a really big drop off.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say he hits more than he strikes out.
Mm-hmm.
Walks a decent amount of time. Walks about half the amount of times he strikes out. So
what's his defensive metric like?
And he's not great defensively.
He's just okay.
He's a he's one of those his fielding percentage and his outs above average don't match up.
Okay.
I'm sorry, his his defensive run save and his OAA don't match up. So he's not making like fantastic plays. But he's not saving runs either, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like his last year, he led the league in fielding percentage at 98.6.
Mm-hmm.
His defensive run save was -3.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so he's not making insane plays to save runs.
He's just making the routine ones.
Yeah, he's just making the routine ones. So he's kind of like a Drupal Cabrera in that sense.
Sure. Now, question though, based off of this of how the USA, right? Their lineup hasn't really gotten going. You know what I mean? Like their lineup has not been what we expected it to coming into
the
this
Dodgers all over again.
I do think though that Mark DeRosa has had a little something to do with that.
Finally put in Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith needs to be starting today. I like you need to go with the hot hand in this game. Gunnar needs to be playing. If you want to sit down PCA because there's too many lefties and put in Buxton, I understand that. I because it's way too many lefties in that lineup. But Terang has to play.
Who's going for Venezuela?
Of Eduardo Rodriguez.
Oh.
But remember, he's only going 60 to 70 though. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I'm saying we have a ton of lefties.
Yeah, I understand, but you got like it's a championship game. You got to go with the hot hand.
I know, but you don't want to throw 6 of them out there either.
Yeah, but I get it. I get it.
Think about it. You'd have PCA, Schwarber, Harper.
I don't think PCA is going to play today.
No, I'm just saying Gunnar. Then you have what's his name? Roman. So that's 6. So the only writers you'd have would be Judge, Smith, and Bobby, or you could have Cal Raleigh.
Oh, golly. He just the lineup dropped, dude.
What's he going with?
I mean, Will Smith is playing, but
yes, that's all that matters.
Bregman's playing over Gunnar. Gunnar's not playing today. Oh my gosh, dude.
He'll come in right when the righty comes in. It's all good.
Dude, I don't.
So what's the lineup? Give me the lineup top to bottom.
Bobby Witt starting, shortstop. Harper at first, Judge in right, Schwarber DHing, Bregman at third, Anthony in left, Will Smith catching, Bryce Terang second base, and Buxton in center.
My thing is, why are you putting Bryce in the 2-hole?
Bryce?
Yeah.
Where would you put him?
I put Roman there and just switch him. Straight up switch.
Switch him? Okay.
Because, I mean, Roman's been good. He's just been good.
Yeah, but
Bryce hasn't been good at all.
He's also been, you know what I mean? He's also been good in that 5 spot, in that 6 spot though.
I don't think the spot matters. He's just good.
I hear you. I understand that. I get it.
You can put him in the 9 hole, you can put him in the 1st hole, he'll still be good.
Man, this is another reason why I don't understand why Trey Turner didn't get a call. You got a bunch of lefties in there.
Perfect.
And Bryce Terang's hitting 430 in this thing. Bryce Terang's been good, but he's also phenomenal defensively. Bryce Terang's disgusting defensively, but it's I don't know. Look, okay, I'm gonna ride with that lineup. I do think that Gunnar at some point is gonna get a pinch hit at bat. He's gonna have to hit.
Yeah, Joe Ryan.
No, who?
Joe Ryan is starting.
Joe Ryan didn't make the trip.
Who started?
Nolan McClain.
Y'all lose by 40.
Stop saying y'all. You are American, Brendan.
I've never been American in my life.
You are American.
Let's cap.
For Venezuela, let's see what they got going on. Let's see what the Venezuela.
I ain't gonna lie, that Venezuelan team is tough. Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you this. When we get to the next game, so overall, I guess while you do that, look that up. Overall, I'd say while the call was bad, and I would like to see Tatis versus Miller just for the game's sake, just see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I want to address one more thing. In the comments, they were like, "Oh, you got to swing the bat." He was calling it for both teams. Brother, they're dealing with 98, 101, 94 mile an hour sliders. You also want them, so that's just hitting strikes. Now you want me to hit 6 inches down, 2 inches in. Like you can't have. I'm not gonna be able to cover this circular strike zone that is every direction is more. And then the last pitch was so bad, like people don't understand. Like hitting is like an automatic thing. You don't do. It's not conscious. So I'm not like, oh, that's a ball, but the umpire's been calling it, so I gotta like that doesn't happen in your head. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When you're up to bat, you're like strike, ball, swing, no swing. That's as far as that you can think by the time the ball is released and comes in. You're like, now you're telling them to be like, strike, ball, umpire's been calling this pitch, might have to take a swing. Like, and also, if I'm thinking like, okay, if it's below the zone, I got to swing, and he does 102 at the top of the zone, I'm not hitting that. You want me to cover 3 feet of distance
with that
with 0.36 seconds, 0.38 seconds to think.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to tell people. People aren't thinking about it like that. The math that it would take. You're telling me if he releases the ball and it's below the zone, I'm supposed to be like, oh, the umpire's been calling it while I'm hitting. There's just no way. It's just objectively a bad call. Whatever team it was. And then one guy was trying to argue, he's like, oh, it was, like fair on both sides. There's no such thing as wrong and fair.
Yeah. No.
You can't be like, even if he was calling it both ways 6 times on Sunday, and you can't do that. Like, there's no way to make the wrong call and it be fair, like on both sides. So I'm saying even the pitch that Will Smith struck out on, that was a ball.
Mm-hmm.
They threw a very similar pitch to, I forget who it was. It was a backdoor slider. Huh?
Soto.
No, he struck out. It was an American that they threw it to, and they called it a ball. I forget who it was.
Might have been Judgy. I think it might have been Judgy.
They threw a backdoor slider, and it didn't make it, and it dropped, and they called it a ball, and it was the exact same pitch as the one that ended the game. Yeah. So yes, it just sucks. Honestly, it just sucks.
But your take is
situational hitting. You got to be good in situational. I didn't know that was going to come back to bite him. I just thought Japan would be on the other side of it.
So look though, right?
I said that from the beginning.
I said this during the Italy-Venezuela game yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Italy was up 2-1. Did I think that lead was going to hold? Absolutely not. In the 6th inning, Italy had bases loaded and less than 2 outs, and didn't push across another run. And right that moment when they struck out, when I forgot who was the last who struck out. I think it was Jack Caglione struck out with the bases loaded. I texted, I was like, that is going to lose Italy the game. And the very next inning, they take the lead.
I'm not gonna lie though, that's not what lost them the game.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Are we done with the DR game?
We can kind of, it's fine. I mean, it kind of like, to me, kind of like in a little bit of both. And
so
both.
Number one, Italy should have won the game.
Go ahead. Why do you think
they had all the momentum? You know what happened? Ground ball. Acuna hit a ground ball at shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
He should have thrown it to second.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
Now, am I putting that all on him? If that's Bobby Witt at short right there, done. Lorenzen gets out of that inning. No run scored. They're up 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they went on to score 4, right?
They scored 3 that inning. It was 2-1.
No. They
want to score 4 total. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Italy?
No, they scored 2.
That was all they scored for us again?
4-2, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, yeah, they never gave up a run after that inning, and they never scored a run, so they would have won. It's a tough play, but I think he panicked.
To me, it's like I don't understand in that situation. Like you know who just hit you the ball, right? Like,
right. You know, he's super.
It's not like Salvador Perez or Gino Suarez. You know, it's they're either one of those 2 guys are out. Gino Suarez or Salvador Perez if they hit that ball.
Absolutely.
But it's Ronald Acuna. Like,
he honestly would have been out too. He panicked. I'm telling you, because he didn't even pick the ball. Like he was like he had it like this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If he had grabbed it and made the throw, and it would have got there instead of 2 bounces instead of like 4 bounces in a roll. He would have got him, but he panicked because Acuna hit that hard. It was probably like 102, 103 off the bat. So that's why I got to him so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So he had him. I just thought he should have just dropped the leg and threw it to second. because once and
Would have
then
been bang bang at second too, though. But
yeah, it's so hard to slide in the second.
yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know why, but like your foot goes up for a second and then it goes back down, and that's all you need to get that out. So I think he would have got him. I don't know. I wish he would have threw it. Cause my buddy is on I guess not my buddy. I just know. He's on Italy. He went to local high school around here.
Canzone?
Yeah, Canzone. Yeah. You do know.
I really wanted him to get up with a chance to tie the game because he was on deck at the end. He was on deck and he was going to pinch hit. And they was like, "Oh, Dom Canzone has just come onto the on deck circle." And the guy had a 3-1 count ahead of him. And I'm like, "Please walk. I want Canzone to come up and at least like have a chance to tie this game." And then he just blew 99 by him. And I was just like, this sucks.
Venezuela's got some pitchers too. That Moreno dude, that
bro. How does he not have a job?
The second dude that they brought in,
Machado.
Yeah.
How does he not have a job?
He came in, boom, 99. Hey, and it was like straight as a whistle. Like there was no none of this. Bro. It was just straight vert.
Yeah.
And it was he was tough.
Placencia's their closer, who's disgusting, and then
he's one of the best in Japan. Did you know that?
But Bizzardo, who's with Seattle, who was like a prime reliever for Seattle this past season, like they're nasty on the back end. Now, let's go into this game. I want you to give me your prediction of the game, score, and what are the keys to the game for each team if they're going to have a chance to win this game. I'm going to tell you, I got USA winning this game. I do think it's going to be a close game. I think USA wins 5-4. And
that's fine.
And I think the keys to the game is they have to score early. USA needs to score in the first couple innings, which they haven't been doing. So it needs to happen. They need to jump on Geraldo Rodriguez because you cannot let Venezuela scores 4 or 5 runs within a heartbeat. So you cannot let that happen.
They have a really good blend of everything.
Yeah.
Their principles are like contact speed, defense, and pitching. They don't have a ton of power, but they do have people with power. So like they got Suarez, he can, obviously Acuna is pretty balanced. Salvi.
Right. Gino Suarez can clip one.
That's what I'm saying. But then they have the speed guys that they need.
Tovar, nasty.
Hey, listen, I'm glad you brought him up.
Bro,
I love
Ezekiel, bro. He is so good.
He's a great defender, and he will put that ball in play. I like him a lot.
Columbia got no, right? They have a chance.
No, hey, Ezekiel Tovar is tough. Just in general, just a great player.
I mean,
all the way around.
The Rockies believe in him. They gave him 7 years, $150 million. So
I'm not surprised.
They definitely believe in him.
No, he's really good. I like Ezekiel Tovar. So no, they have a real shot at this. I think they're gonna win. I got them winning. I like Michael. And I like the blend of Michael and
very good.
And Arise.
2 and
3. I think Venezuela's gonna take it.
That's surprising to hear. That actually surprised me.
I think that also it's in Miami, which is a very Spanish-speaking place.
Oh, it's going to be Venezuela heavy. It's going to be
seems like they have. I'm about to say, they have a really big fan base there. The only thing they're missing is Altuve. They had Altuve. I'd really feel good about it.
Oh yeah, duh. I mean, for sure. But
and then you know what? And I was thinking about when we judge, like Ronald is clutch.
Yes.
Acuna.
Yes.
That's on the bases. That's in the outfield, and that's hitting. At the plate, he drives in runs. That first to third he did on Michael's single.
Yeah.
Huge. To left.
Huge.
Yeah, that's huge. Like just showing that you're willing to run in a game that shouldn't mean anything. Is equivalent to spring training. He was booking it.
And then him being in the outfield to begin with already is a threat because he has an absolute cannon. So people are hesitant to run on him in the outfield.
It feels like nothing really phases him. He's just always like confident and ready to go. And he will jump that first pitch. He will jump those, but like at a game, like he'll be right in your face, ready to go from the beginning. And I don't know, bro. McLean, bro. I don't know.
Oh, either, man. And I got to put my trust in a Met today, which is obviously
That's
pretty.
why I'm going like 6-3. I think they get him early. 4 in the first 4.
Really?
They get him up out of there.
You think the USA is just never gonna have the lead in this game?
I'm thinking so. I think that Venezuela has a really good chance at this because they have the people to do it. Like they're not all trying to hit homers. They're just gonna make they're like Japan in a way.
I agree.
Which is why they're like Japan, just they have a harder throwing back end.
Yeah, which is why they beat them.
And they might not have they don't have the limits that USA has because those guys aren't playing in the major league. Some of them aren't.
Well, not necessarily. They are, and they're also going back. Like Placencia's the closer for the Cubs, and then
yeah, no, I know. I'm saying, but like the players that are born there, they have more freedom and they get the heart. So
yeah, they can.
It's like everything that the USA doesn't want, they have it. And they forced USA to play like Bregman, to play dude. Buxton. They're forcing them to.
They're not really forcing them to. Just because it's a lefty, like it ain't. Eduardo Rodriguez isn't a world beater now.
Yeah, but you want 6 lefties in your lineup?
When he gets taken out, yeah.
Yeah, after that, I'm cool with it, but I don't want it during.
Put Gunnar Henderson in cold to face Bizardo throwing 100.
Fair enough.
Like let him get some at bats against this lefty who isn't a world. Like Eduardo Rodriguez doesn't stink, but he's not a world. He's not Tarek Skubal. You know what I mean? Like ain't that? Like I think they can manage having. If you're gonna put in Buxton for PCA, I'm okay with that. And if you're gonna put in Bregman for Terang, I'm okay with that. But you're putting Bregman in for your best hitter in this lineup in this tournament. It's been Gunnar and Roman Anthony. And you're gonna I'm okay with sitting Terang because I think Terang and Bregman, as far as hitting a lefty, I think is similar. I think it's not too much of a drop off. And Bregman can play second base just as good. And dude, you're sitting.
Gunnar could even play second base.
Huh?
Say Gunnar could even play second base.
So it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Will Smith had to play today, 100%. Obviously, Cal Riley hasn't done jack squats, but to me it doesn't make sense sitting Cal Riley, who's 0 for 11, but you're gonna play Bregman today, who's 1 for 14. So it's it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense to me. When Gunner's been Gunner's 7 for 13, dude. You know what I mean? With 2 homers, 3 doubles or something. Come on. You know what I mean?
That's why I think it's gonna be hard for y'all to get off.
Until I saw that lineup, I was fairly confident because I'm thinking D-Rose gonna do the right thing here and just play the hot hand. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And if he is planning that of okay, when Eduardo gets pulled, we'll just sub in Gunner, put PCA in center. It's just not smart when they got fuel coming out of that bullpen, and you're just gonna get off. Hey, me and you know just as good as anybody. Coming off the bench to go face fuel isn't the easiest thing to do.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So I don't know, bro. I think this is just it's just dumb, but
it's gonna be interesting. I'm here for it though, because I'm going to.
You see what Tom just texted me. He said I'm disappointed in his line. I was like, yeah, I'm pissed. He was like, would have went Goldschmidt versus the lefty. Sorry, Bryce. I'm like, all right, we're no, I'm not putting Goldschmidt in 2026 over. I don't care.
Well,
no, Brendan, don't say this to get me mad, please.
No, would it be at the detriment? Would it be at the? What if you could get Gunner for him?
That wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, go Goldschmidt, and then the lefty you'll have would be Bryce.
What do you mean?
See, I'm sorry, not Bryce. It would be Gunner.
Yeah, but you also you still have Roman Anthony and Terang in there. Yeah,
but I'm just saying it would be one less.
You're putting
it'd be equal to lefty, but you'd be having the better lefty in.
putting at this point in their careers, I still trust Bryce Harper over Paul Goldschmidt.
I mean, I do too. I
don't care if it's lefty or not. Bro, me and you both know Bryce Harper is not a fast starter. He's just not. So he never has been. He always his swing has a lot of moving parts, and he always takes a little while to get locked in. It's just what it is. He's never been a great spring training hitter. He's never been an April hitter or what. No, he's always gets turned up the late May into June. That's what he is. But you also, to me, sometimes you gotta roll with the name on the back of the jersey. Like, it's way easier to navigate a lineup with Paul Goldschmidt in there rather than Bryce Harper, regardless of lefty or righty. That's how I see it. And especially having Judge hitting behind him, at some point, Bryce is going to clip one. It's just what it is. So it's been 7 games. Bryce has yet to get unleashed. I don't think the championship game is a game to sit him. That doesn't make sense to me. To put Paul Goldschmidt. Had it been Pete Alonso, now we're talking. Now I'm like, all right, yeah, I give you that. I can't even argue that. Shoot, had it been Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz is playing all 7 games for me. You know what I mean?
I wish we had Nick Kurtz. Calling.
Oh, now is we. Now is we. Now is we, Mr. Japan.
And I wish Mookie Betts was there too.
Oh, you don't.
Not the version that he is now. The real Mookie Betts.
No, you do not.
I do.
You do not wish Mookie Betts was there.
The real Mookie Betts, yes.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, brother. I'll be honest with you. The real Mookie Betts, right?
The Space Jam version we saw this year. He said, you Charles Barkley? Man, you ain't Charles Barkley. You just look like him.
Bro, to me, you want me to be honest? Last WBC team isn't making it out pool play.
Yeah, you are.
Last WB team is not.
Who's beating you?
Italy already beat them, and Mexico almost came back. With Paul Skeens pitching. You talking about your ace is Brady Singer?
Oh, you're saying I see.
Talking about last WBC team, 2023.
Yeah, so they get the pictures and everything.
Yeah, like the same team, same exact team from start.
You Mike Trout in them though?
Yeah,
and Trey Turner on a fire like that?
Brandon,
I don't know.
Trey Turner didn't catch fire into the last game of pool play.
That's the game y'all lost.
No, they lost the 3rd game to pool play to Mexico.
No, I'm saying that's the game y'all lost this year.
Right. I'm saying, do they even beat Mexico? They could have went 2-2.
They beat Mexico. They're beating Mexico.
With that team? Yes. Bro, they had Adam Wainwright, Lance Lynn, Brady Singer, Danny Duffy.
Hey. Stop hating. That's 4 Cy Youngs right there.
You just want to make me mad, don't you?
Does Adam Wainwright have one?
Does he have a Cy Young?
Is he a Hall of Fame famer?
I think he is. A couple World Series. Yeah, probably.
He has the World Series, right?
He has 2, I think. Yeah. He has 2.
2 what?
World Series.
Oh, no, he has 1.
World 06. Series?
Yeah, 06.
And 2011, Brendan.
What team was he on?
The Cardinals. 2011 when they beat Texas. In 2006 and 2011.
He has 1.
There's no way.
06. That's it. 2-time Gold Glover, 3 All-Stars, Silver Slugger. Hey. And then the Clemente Award.
The Cardinals won in 2011. Remember David Freese? He was on the Cardinals his entire career.
I know, but it doesn't. It only says 06.
Man, that's an easy lookup. You already know what that means.
He wasn't on the team in 11.
Where was he at?
For whatever reason, it was 2010, and then it skips right to 2012.
Bro, he was with the Cardinals. He did not pitch during the 2011 season because he was hurt.
Oh, okay. Because it literally skips. You can see it.
Yeah, Tommy John.
It's 2010 and then right to 2012.
He had Tommy John.
So why wouldn't that still show up on his thing though?
I mean, he didn't pitch. So zero games, zero starts.
Yeah, dang.
He has 2 World Series.
He don't got 2 World Series.
Yes, he does.
He borrowed one.
He loaned one.
Yeah, bro.
So technically, Ronald Acuna doesn't have one then.
But he played that season.
He
got hurt in the season.
It was like 10 games under 500.
Yeah, he
The
got
only
hurt
reason,
in the
only
season.
reason he won a World Series is because he got hurt.
He contributed.
The only
No,
reason,
it's actually that's actually a great point that you're making.
the only reason they
won because they got hurt because he got hurt because they got those 3 players. Not that those 3 players were better, but they replaced the production in 3 different spots.
And each of them won the MVP of each playoff series.
Yep, because it was what Jock, Eddie Rosario, who else?
Yes, Eddie Rosario was NLCS, and World Series MVP was Jorge Soler.
Soler, that's the other one. Yeah, that's nuts.
Wild, right? Those 3 guys you got for him were the most important bats in your lineup in that series.
Nuts. In a time where you had what's his name? Freddie Freeman was on the team.
Yeah, Freddie Freeman.
And they were nuts. Especially Rosario.
Yeah.
I guess really Soler. Soler was really nuts in that
the whole postseason, right? But Rosario, bro, I saw the stat. Rosario had he hit 604 home runs against the Dodgers in the NLCS.
Nah, he was nuts.
Bugging.
Yeah, he was nuts. I can't lie.
And yeah, nuts. So I guess you could say the same thing about Cunha. The only reason he's got a World Series is because he didn't play. So,
but he played though.
Yeah, when they were 10 games under 500.
Hey, it don't matter when.
And then he tore his ACL, and they was like, "Oh, bet." All right.
That's actually who did they trade? Swanson? Was Swanson gone?
No, Swanson won the World. Swanson was the shortstop all year that year.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so no, who was the shortstop before him?
Shortstop.
No, Arcia there? Arcia was there.
Arcia was there, but he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing short. He was playing. I think Arcia was like a death piece. Piece.
Pache has to be a part of that, right?
Pache was already, I think, in Oakland.
Who is a part of this trade that they got all that?
Oh man, I don't know. Okay, let's see.
But yeah, nah, you might be right though. They might not have made it out of poop because Italy was good. Italy was real good this year, and Mexico they were good enough to win the game.
Yeah,
but Randy was horrible, so I don't know. You're gonna need him.
Who?
Randy.
Yeah, he was bad. He was so bad this time around.
That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna need him if you're gonna make it out of pool play that time.
Yeah, so they got oh man, dang, they got 4 bats. They got Adam Duvall was part of that as well.
I forgot about Duvall. And I love Duvall, by the way. I love his swing mechanics.
Let's see. Yeah, who did they give up?
Because I just don't know who they traded. Why are you getting such a haul back?
For Jock Peterson, they gave up Bryce Ball, first baseman prospect.
Don't know who that is.
Adam Duvall, they gave up Alex Jackson, who's a catcher. Don't know who that is. They gave up Pablo Sandoval and cash for Eddie Rosario. They gave up, and then they gave up a minor league pitcher, Casey. They didn't give up anything. They gave up Casey Callich for Jorge Soler. They gave up nothing to get all 4 of those guys.
Yeah, they get nothing.
And those guys were the most important bats.
I have no idea those people who you just said.
That's crazy, right?
That's nuts.
Yo, for those who are new in the
Michael Harris or anything?
No, dude.
That's crazy. No, I know Michael Harris. I'm saying, but y'all making these big trades, and y'all didn't even get Michael Harris. You didn't get Soroka or what's the lefty? Freed. They used to have Freed. Yeah.
Now, you know who I thought was gonna be a dog? Kyle Wright, man.
Oh yeah. I liked him.
I thought he was gonna be so good, bro.
I've always liked Freed and Soroka better, but he pitched in the WBC, right?
Soroka pitched for Canada. Yeah, he pitched against USA. In the
mid.
For those that's new in the chat right now, hit that subscribe button, man. Like and comment, and drop y'all picks for tonight's game, USA versus Venezuela, and y'all opinion on if DR got robbed. Me and Brendan, if you guys missed it, me and Brendan both said they did not get robbed. It was a bad strike call. It was a bad call, but that is not the reason that they lost the game. They lost the game because of situational hitting. That's why. It had nothing to do with the strike 3 call against a guy who probably wasn't going to give up a base runner, another base runner the rest of that time anyway. So,
my thing with this Italy Venezuela game.
Yeah.
Do you think that Italy would give USA a better match or
Venezuela?
So let's say Antonucci makes that play. That's his name, actually. I looked it up. So let's say he makes that play, throws out Acuna or throws out whoever has second. How does that change the scope of the WBC?
It doesn't, because I think that the more competitive game is going to be tonight's game. Italy wasted Nola and Lorenzen in that game. They were going to run a bullpen game out there today, and their bullpen is already their bullpen is already thin to begin with. And they also had Lorenzen, and mind you, they had to use 2 other guys after Lorenzen anyway. So Nola shoved. Nola was very, very good actually this WBC. He
just gave up that home run, right?
He gave up the 1 home run to Gino, and that was the only run he gave up.
That's a good sign for Phillies, huh?
I'm actually loving that, and I didn't think last year is going to be the norm for him. I think he's a career 3.4 ERA guy, 3.4 ERA guy. He's
Hall of Famer.
It's a tough question. I don't want to say that right now, but he's 12 years in the league, bro. 14 years in the league. I mean, he's been really good for a long time. Last year was just an anomaly for him. That was the first year he's ever got hurt. Does he ever missed a start? Was last year. He's never missed a start in his career before last year. So I got to give him some
109 and 89, 3.83 ERA.
I think that's pretty good.
No, I'm saying Hall of Famer.
I don't know, man. He finished second in Cy Young in 2021, I think it was, or 2019. One of those years. He did. Okay, third. Sorry.
Fourth in 22, 7th in 20, and 11th in 24.
I mean, man, he's been a top 10 pitcher in the National League for a long time. Am I right?
A few years, I wouldn't say.
He has, though.
I mean, he's been
in the National League.
What does that mean to you? So, for example, he's been capable of being it, but he hasn't been it.
Oh no, the capability doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, no, I'm saying because he does every other year. It looks like it's 18 really good, 19 nothing, 20 really good.
Yeah. He's known as even year Nola.
Yeah,
facts. He's always good on even years.
His ERA plus is 110. I just don't think that's gonna be enough.
Okay.
Yeah, he's only 10% better than the average pitcher.
I think he's one of the most consistent.
He's definitely consistent about not giving up. He strikes out a lot more people than I thought. 1,700 innings, 18 strikeouts.
Actually,
he's pretty much won a game. That curveball is beautiful.
I think he's actually second all time in Phillies history, Phillies franchise history in strikeouts.
Yeah, 1,800. He'll get to 2,000 for sure.
Yeah,
probably next year. Honestly, he's only he only needs 124. And when he's played a full season, he hasn't had less than 184. So he can definitely get 150 or 60.
Yeah,
he's gonna throw close to 200 innings.
Yeah, last year was an anomaly. I don't think he's a 6 ERA pitcher at all. Absolutely not.
He was buns last year. -3 WAR.
Yeah.
-0.3 WAR. 5 and 10. 6. Jeez. He still had 96 strikeouts though. So
let's finish up this last question. All right. Out of all the guys you've seen participate in the WBC this year, out of all the guys, give me 2 questions for each team. Whoever wins, give me who you think will win the tournament MVP
for both of these teams.
Yeah,
Venezuela.
For Venezuela,
Venezuela is going to be Acuna or Rice, and
I think if Michael Garcia has a big game today, he might be him.
You think so? I mean,
because Arise hasn't done anything the last couple games.
He's batting like 370.
I know he is, but
I'm saying hit the RBI
to make it 4 yesterday. I know, I understand that he's got 10 RBIs or whatever it is in the whole thing. I get it, but Michael has literally hit in every single game.
No, that's facts, and it's always timely as heck too.
Yeah,
and the bunts too. He had 2 hits also. Anyway, okay. So
for USA, who you think?
Robin Anthony.
I'm with you there.
Well, they just messed up Gunnar Henderson's chance.
I agree.
So
Gunnar was going to be my pick had he started today.
they messed up Will from the start because I don't
Sure.
even know why you even put in,
I
bro.
mean, when a guy comes off of a 60 home run season,
No, he's a World Series champ.
Brenton, I am telling you, a guy who hits 60 home runs will not be in the lineup, at least to start.
Yeah, he will not be in the lineup because Will Smith will be.
And then out of all the guys you've seen in the WBC,
all of them,
every team, who are you most excited to see this upcoming season for the MLB?
You know what's funny? I want to see the leadoff hitter from Italy. Nori?
No, he's not. He's the 9 hitter.
I thought okay, no, I know. I want him to see him lead off on an MLB team. That's what I meant to say.
Dante Nori is one of the top Phillies prospects.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a top 5 Phillies prospect.
You guys should use him.
They're not going to. They're not bringing him up. They don't value. The Phillies don't value him. They don't. They have guys obviously like Crawford is over him. They got Miller. They got Gabriel Rincones is over him. They got another outfielder that they like over him. Like I like Dante Nori a lot though. I like him a lot.
I would love to see him.
But yeah, he's not even like he is one of our top 5, I think, or top 5 or 6 prospects, but he's not talked about in regards to even being close to making his major league debut soon. I think he'll be more of a trade piece, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's good though. I mean, I think they're missing out. He can play. This upcoming season, though, I would say I am looking forward to seeing Acuna on his bounce back. I want to see him go crazy.
I mean, he bounced back as soon as he came back last year.
No. What I'm talking about is I think Atlanta will actually be good this year.
Okay.
I just don't see them being that bad again.
I agree.
But that puts the Phillies in a weird spot because
you're still better than the Mets.
I know you are, but the Mets have been making some moves to really clean that stuff up. With the addition of Luis Robert, with the addition of
their rotation is bad.
Yes,
and they're
both. Remember what I said? Even a bad pitcher gets outs, and 90% of the time they're gonna be playing a team that's worse than them, especially lineup wise.
Over the course of 162, they had a better team last year, and they had one of the worst second halves any team had in the MLB.
I know, and I wish they kept Edwin. That would make me feel a little bit better too.
Right, I would be a little bit more on. I'm like, all right, yeah, for sure. Adding Freddie Peralta is huge. That's a number 1 starter. That's huge for them. And then the lineup wise,
well, they got Kodai. I know he's not great, but he'll be okay. What team would he have played on? Is he Japanese?
He is. He might be Korean. It might be Korean, if I'm not mistaken.
I wish we had Roki too, not because I think he's good, but just to have him on a team if he needed like just a hard throwing Japanese dude. I don't know why we didn't have him.
Probably he's gonna be a starter.
And I miss what's his name, Imanaga.
Yeah. You guys didn't have your best arms.
Yeah, that was weird. Usually they'd be thirsty to play for.
I think that was more the teams not letting them.
So who were the teams that were the problems?
Astros were a huge problem, not letting Altuve, Correa, Jordan.
Where's Jordan would have played?
Dominican.
Ooh, that's a big loss.
Dominican. He would have DH'd. He would DH over Caminero. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
He would DH over Caminero. Caminero only DH because Machado played third every game.
Crap.
Yeah. So Caminero wouldn't have played. Had Jordan been there. Had Jose Ramirez been there, he wouldn't have played. Caminero literally played, and I think he should have played, but I'm saying had Ramirez and Jordan been there, Caminero wouldn't have been playing.
First of all, they cook the whole tournament. They got them.
If they had those other 2 guys?
If you have Jose and what's his name? I would throw what's his name in left field. Where was dude, that's a tough lineup to make.
Yeah, very much. But the reason why Jose didn't play is because he didn't want to be DHing. He only wants to play third, and they were hell bent on playing Machado at third. They were like, we're not playing anybody else but Machado at third. And Jose Ramirez didn't want to do it, so he was like, I'm not playing. And Jordan just didn't DH because Astros did not let him. And Jeremy Pena was the only one. Isaac Paredes would have played for Mexico, didn't let him. The only one that was allowed to was Jeremy Pena because he hasn't had injury history in the past. And then he like he would have been good for the pool play, but Astros was like, oh, since you got a little nick, you coming back over here. Right, go come sit down. You're not playing over
How
here.
much say so do you think the team should have off season? Well, it is in season technically. You don't think they should be allowed to do that?
Mm-mm.
I think that's unfair too. I'm a grown man, bro.
And what was the difference between what's the difference between me going to play in spring training every other day versus me playing?
I get hurt every spring training there.
I mean, bro, most of the injuries have happened in spring training. Like
No, I'm saying I'm gonna do it on purpose. I'm like, my ankle. Yep, can't play. Now what?
Corbin Carroll, Jackson Holiday, Reese Hoskins, all injured in spring training for like multiple months. So it's like
I don't think they should be doing it. Have you heard the new proposal too?
mid-season.
World Baseball Classic during the All-Star break.
I like that.
I would rather do that. I would throw away the whole tournament just to do that.
You get guys at their best.
That'd be so fun.
Get guys at their best,
and so you just make the All-Star break 2 weeks.
Yeah, take a 2-week break.
Let guys you play these tournament games.
Mm-hmm.
Same rules. You can have everything.
Pitch count, all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whole league at your disposal, 60 pitches, 80, whatever. Mm-hmm. You think that will work?
100%. I would love that. Absolutely.
That's what hockey's doing. That's what Czech was telling me.
I think that they did. They added it this year, and it was like apparently for hockey fans it was electric from what I heard. So
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, maybe we should do that.
Yeah, I think
that'd be fire.
That'd be insane. That'd be insane. And I think that
so you still have the home run derby. You can still have the home run derby. You can still have the futures game.
Right.
What other events do we have?
The draft.
What draft?
The MLB draft is during the All-Star break as well.
I thought it was in June. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there.
Yeah,
so and then you get that. Oh yeah, because it is mid-season because those guys start late. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It is kind of weird.
Never understood that.
It makes sense because of the way the college season is.
It goes into June. So
the problem is that you can't. You almost get a whole year older.
It's a good point. I never thought about.
You get drafted. That's why I was saying it's kind of weird.
I never thought about
because you got to think like you're gonna get drafted at 23, but you're not gonna play again until you're 24.
24, yeah.
Oh, you could be 23. You could be 20. Whatever. You know what I mean, though.
Connor Griffin played at 18, and then like his first full season was 19. So
yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, I found some people. Connor Griffin, Roman Anthony. These are people that are 3,000 watch players.
Okay.
Anthony's at 19. He's 20.
Who were the 3 guys that you gave me?
It was
Connor Griffin, Roman Anthony. Who's the third?
Was it McConaughey?
Oh, Kevin McGonigal. Yeah.
McGonigal, that's his name. Yeah.
My pick, I told you over the phone, is Roman Anthony because
I would take Roman Anthony.
And I love Connor Griffin. I think he's going to be an extraordinary player. I just think I have seen Roman Anthony against big league. I've already seen it. I've already seen him in biggest spots. I've already seen him against big league arms. I've already seen what he can do against lefties, righties. No matter what the stadium is, no matter what the situation, he's just a beast. Now, Connor Griffin obviously might be a lot of people's pick because he's a shortstop. Roman Anthony is an outfielder, so I guess, but he's also, I think, a good defensive outfielder. So, but I think Roman Anthony is just he's a freak, bro. Roman Anthony's he's insane, and I think that Connor Griffin's gonna be under a lot of scrutiny if he struggles coming out of the gate. You know how these guys are. You know what I mean? They expect you to be, hit 320 and hit 30 home runs your rookie year, which is,
It's so funny because that doesn't even happen anymore. Like it used to be like at the break, dudes was batting 360, 335, 350, 322.
At the break, yeah.
At the break, right? Now, if you get somebody batting 300,
you got guys in
one person bat. I think 2 people finished over 300 last year.
Over 300, yeah. It was Judge
and Arise.
Arise didn't hit 300 last year. I don't think
he didn't hit 300 at all.
I think he hit 290.
And then Trey Turner over 300.
Turner was 290. 300. Will Smith.
Okay, yeah, he was 323. Yeah, I remember that.
Will Smith. Bobby Witt.
Did Freddie go 305 or no?
Freddie. We can finish up with this too.
Yeah.
He was 295.
Dang, bro. So we only had
2 guys in 300. Crazy, right?
Wow, and that's like
You think?
No, we had okay. So Bichette,
Bichette
Jacob Wilson, Springer, Pena, Turner, Diaz, and that's it.
Okay. Pena hit
Andy
over
Diaz.
Pena hit over 300.
Who?
Pena?
Jeremy Pena. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
And then Springer was 309. He was damn near about to win the
What?
He was like close to being like a MVP player. If it wasn't for Judge,
we talking, bro. It's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for Judge, Witt would have an MVP already. If it wasn't for Ohtani, what's her name? Soto would have had the MVP last year. Schwarber would have had the MVP last year. I mean, like that's crazy.
So do you think Springer or Raleigh was better last year?
No, Raleigh's a catcher, bro. I gotta give it to him.
I hate that argument, bro.
Brennan. Like, let's just give him credit for last year, okay? Let's just give him credit for last year. Let's not take away that a catcher hit 60 home runs and played.
Cool. That's cute.
In Seattle, Brendan.
It's cute.
In Seattle, you're doing that now because they put him over Will Smith in the WBC.
Nah, I was doing that before. I did not like Cal Raleigh like that.
We and you was on the same page that Judge should have won the MVP, of course. And what we were saying is that people are going to be upset because Cal Raleigh will never do that again. He's never going to hit 60 home runs again. He's not going to be that level player. But, bro, he also, like, Seattle's an awful place to hit homers, and he hit 60 of them. Like,
yeah, but...
And he played platinum level catching.
No, he did not. Last year he was off. He was average.
He was not, bro.
He was average at catching.
You're the only one who said that. You're the only one who
didn't even win the Gold Glove.
DR didn't get robbed. They had to hit better in big situations.
Thank you. That's a great point. The DR fans have been very, very, very objective.
I've spoken to a lot of unobjective ones, but the ones that have commented on videos have been like, "Yeah, you're right," like for sure. Like, you know what I mean?
Overall, my comments on now. You got some friends that are a little crazy, but
now, Fuego Sports. Is that Jonathan? I think that's John. I think it's my boy Jonathan, if I'm not mistaken. But DR earned another at bat. For Perdomo. Perdomo had a great. I am not disagreeing with you one bit. I would have loved to see Tatis in that situation, 100%. It's just, to me, that is not what cost him the game.
That was a microcosm of a macro problem.
What's up, brother? What's up? Oh yeah, that's my boy. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Get okay.
But yeah, bro, I'm in full agreement. But yo, I gotta get out of here. Jonathan, thanks for tuning in, bro. Yo, USA versus Venezuela tonight.
Venezuela.
Go USA. USA wins 5-3, and Judge hits a 2-run.
I'm so mad that Altuve's just watching, bro. That still breaks my heart, bro.
Yeah.
He looked like
sad.
He was like happy, but like he's like, dang, if I'd do anything to just put it on one time. Because he's not gonna get the championship, right? He don't just get it if you're not on the team, right?
No. And that sucks. And when you look at it, 4 years from now, it's gonna be probably, in a sense, too old to play for this team. You know what I mean? So that sucks.
Nah, but hold on, he could do the Didi Gregorius.
Oh yeah, right. Hey man, see you guys next time, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, add him on as a coach so you can get a ring.
Get a ring.
All right, ski.